help. We'll just recycle everything.
Well, now you can't recycle everything, Alex. Things like paper and plastic are recyclable, but food and styrofoam are not. We have to look at what you have and see if we can recycle it. Ah, that glass is recyclable, so toss that in my bin right here.
Hey, I heard it takes approximately 1 million years for a glass bottle to break down in a landfill. Is that true?
Yeah, in the U.S. today, 34% of all glass containers are recyclable, and most bottles and jars contain at least 25% recycled glass. You see, glass never wears out. It can be recycled forever, while recycled glass saves 25 to 32% of the energy even used to make it.
Okay, Rex, well, what about this plastic bottle? That couldn't be recycled, right?
Well, we have to look on the bottom for the recycling symbol. But most plastics are recyclable. We can't mix the paper with the other materials, though. Oh, wait, remember to move the tops from bottles. It allows the bottles to be crushed easier. When you're at home, remember to rinse. Remember to rinse so the food doesn't contaminate the recycling process.
Okay, I have a bunch of soda cans.
Oh, get them in the commingle bin. Recycling one aluminum can saves enough energy to run a 100-watt light bulb for 20 hours, a computer for 3 hours, and a TV for 2 hours. In fact, when you toss out one aluminum can, you waste as much energy as if you filled the same can half full of gasoline and poured it onto the ground.
Wow, that is amazing. How do you know all of this?
It's my job, and it's a job I take very seriously, too. It's all of our jobs to know how to recycle.
What about these newspapers and magazines?
They can all be recycled into the paper bin over there. Books, too.
Well, what about this juice box? That couldn't be recycled, could it?
Yes, it can. Take the straw out and put the juice box in the paper bin over here. Did you know you could also recycle milk jugs, plastic food trays, plastic bottles, and aluminum foil?
Wow, I had no idea all this stuff could be recycled. I guess almost anything can be recycled.
Well, kids, ceramic things with food on them, plastic knives, spoons, and forks, and wood are all things that cannot be recycled. We also can't recycle styrofoam because you can't make it into new styrofoam. In fact, each year Americans will throw away 25 billion styrofoam cups, enough to wrap around the world 436 times. You want to put those things in the trash, along with this pizza box bottom.
Yeah. Wait, why can't we only recycle the top? Why not the bottom? It's all cardboard.
Well, because the bottom is contaminated by food. You don't want the food to get in there and upset the recycling process. So only the bottom, which touches the food, can be recycled. Go to the top of this bin.
It's not big enough. There you go.
Sorry.
Wow, that is some really important information, Rex. We should tell everyone.
I agree. Every person in the United States generates on average 4.4 pounds of waste every day. Recycling begins at home. All that junk mail that mom and dad get can all be recycled. If only 100,000 people stopped their junk mail, we could save up to 150,000 trees a year. And if 1 million people did this, we could save up to 1.5 million trees. If the junk mail Americans receive in one day could produce enough energy to heat 250,000 homes for 1 year.
Everyone recycled. We could save so much.
You're right. It takes as much energy to make a single new can as it does to recycle 20 used cans. In a lifetime, the average American will throw away 600 times his or her weight, which means a 150-pound man will leave a legacy of 90,000 pounds for his or her child. Right? Use the proper recycling techniques. You should need more recycling pickups than trash pickups. Even the Hershey Kiss wrapper you guys are eating could be recycled. Stop that. You can't dump those things here.
Why not? It's all trash, but they won't take it with my trash pickup.
Because it's against the law. And besides, you're hurting the environment.
What are you talking about? These things can't be recycled anyway.
Yes, they can. My dad went to the recycling plant to recycle his old computer and car batteries just the other day.
Wow, I never knew all these things could be recycled.
It's not just about recycling. It's about reusing as well. It is important to use the cloth grocery bags rather than the plastic ones you get at your grocery store. Your old cell phones can be used for the homeless or recycled. But if the 100 million cell phones that should have been recycled in 2006 that could have been recycled, we would have saved enough energy to power at least 194,000 U.S. households for 1 year. There are many useful materials contained in cell phones, such as precious metals, glass, and plastics, that can be recovered and recycled. Electronic recycling of these materials from our discarded electronics can reduce the need to mine our earth of the precious resources and contaminating our air and water.
I have a lot of electronics at home that are broken or have been replaced. I should find a place to recycle those. Most electronic stores will take your old batteries, cell phones, and ink cartridges, and the bigger items can go to the drop-off center.
I saw a commercial the other day that Best Buy will take your old electronics and recycle them for you. That's easy enough.
Well, thank you, Rex. We've learned a lot today.
Yeah, we have. And I know I can take what I learned today home to reduce the amount of garbage that leaves my house.
And I'm going to take these things where they go.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping me out with this. If we all did our part and increased our recycling, we can really save our natural resources.
It's our world! Choose to conserve!